Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we have a developer's note for global server, guys. Finally, last time was in May, so we finally have, after 3 months, we are having something for global. So let's check it out. As you guys can see here, yes, raid mode, guys. That's kind of crazy. I think on Korean server, my video that doing it was in March. And this is already coming to global, guys. And together with it, the weapon costumes. So here's a little tricky because on Korean server, before this, the weapon costumes for raid mode, we got the Christmas. So I think we are getting later on this year. So anyway, so that's it, guys. 20 players mode. You have to do a lot of quests and puzzles. It's quite hard. I think some servers will have a hard time actually because it's not easy. So as you guys can see, powerful bosses. I have the video about it, you guys can check. One I did like just participating, and another one I was the part leader. So you guys can see how the process of invitation. Normally on the name of the party you put, oh, we're gonna do this Saturday 9 PM. So everybody gather and do this. But I think some servers will have a hard time together. I saw some people even doing the field boss, you cannot get enough people. So you have to see how it works. So as I told you guys, you'll be a group of 20 players. But you have to organize the parties, the party leaders. And in some sections on the here, for example, you can see you divide. So one party is on the downside and another here. So you have to be very careful to not everybody goes to one side. You have to divide evenly, because if not, it'll be very hard to do the content. So we have the party leader. He's just the guy that goes in the front. So you can also have a chat with everybody. You can communicate to the side. To be sincere, how this content is not that hard. Aside from boss is very hard, but aside from that, the most hard is this one. This is so hard because you have some computers and you have to unlock it, and they have some lights coming, so you need someone to protect you. But on the first it's just this one, and then come these big ones, and then some monsters come and some lasers, so you need a good teamwork to manage to finish it. Before I failed many times doing it, so you have to be very careful. So after that you have the boss fight. This boss have some very strong attack. You have to run from his attacks. So I show you guys in the game how it works. So raid mode, you'll be in this section together with Twisted Borders. Raid mode. So as they told you guys, they have 4 modes, but it's like 10 millions, guys. It's too much. So this, the second one, this one, and here you get this, you see, the wisps. So that's why it's very important to do it. I think this one is not very good, but this one's very good. I think the stage 2, I think majority of the people will do it, because I have this wisp here, increase your critical and attack. And this one also is very good against boss. So you guys, they also have a battle pass. The same, guys. Very similar. You can, if you pay, you can get the selector. If you just finish, you have this one. This is the quest you have to do. And I think the battle pass is like $30 around. And I think you guys saw that in the end, if you guys check my video, you can see details. On the end of the boss, you can select, and this is one of them. It's like another investment material, actually. I don't know how they call it, actually. Let me find here. Here, heart collection is how they call it in Korean. And it's another system, guys. You just equip and you get some bonus. For example, more HP, this one increase more HP, so depends on the type. Here more attack, here more defense, so they have different status you can get. So you have different tiers and you equip accordingly. So this is the B one. C, so you get more or less, but you get this by just doing the raid mode. Another item you get, and this is kind of random, you can find here in the raid shop. These items here you get for random, so you can use it to change. This is where the place you change for the weapon costume and also for the costume. I'm not sure if you lock now, but eventually you do that in the future. So every battle you do, you get this automatically. So if you get 500 for 500, I can change for a selector for the rogue weapon. So if you are crossbow, you get this one, and if you are bow, just this one. So you have for each hero also. If you get for a different class, this can happen. You change just for these items, but you can get for yours. So you use this to craft your weapon. The same applies for the costume also. So I show you guys how it works. First, the weapon costume is this last section here, and this is the normal ones we have. But we have the raid one, this one. So you craft, you get this on the end of the battle, but this is very random. It's quite difficult to get because you compete with other people. And this one also. So why is it interesting to have this? It's because when you have the weapon costumes, this is only for the raid mode. You see, this is from the monsters on the raid. You get more damage, guys. So you see tier 0, and every copy you get from the weapon costume, you get 20% more damage. So that's the advantage that you have to do many times on this mode. You cannot change the color, you can see here, you cannot change the color. So you always like this. And if you play as a bow rogue, it's this one. Mecha soldier. But I think they will launch not how the stage like they did on Korean server. So in the future I just showcase you guys the costume. They have this raid costume here. So this is the rogue. There's no headpiece. It's just how full body, you cannot change the colors. It's just exclusive and the same. You need to get many copies and you receive 30% less damage. So it can help a lot to do the content. So this is the rogue and this is the costume. It looks very nice, right? And it's free to play. Of course, to manage to do it, you need more 19 players to play together. But it's nice. The mode itself is very nice. I think the only problem is like, I think it's coming a little early for global. But 3 millions you need. And here 5 millions, 7 millions and 10 millions. This one. But you see, the only difference is like you get more stronger hearts. And maybe I never did that. More wisp. And you guys can see in the end of the battle, you can get, you see, the costume and the weapon. So you have to compete with your friends to decide who you get each one. And here's also a prize you get. These are random. I don't know if they do the same, but these are random chance to get, for example, one of these chests. But I think on global it will be different. The dolls is different. So just you guys have an idea. And it's like this, guys. You can do many times actually. Some people just say, oh, let's go tier 1 and tier 2, go. For example, 9 PM. we are going. So you can also decide minimum CP. So they ask 7 millions, 5 millions, because they're gonna do the tier 3 or tier 2, right? And this is tier 4. 11 million CP. So they are not playing around, guys. Here we can see, so when you guys will see in the video, but you have the leader of the party, and you have sub leaders also, so these guys can invite people to come. So you can just manage everybody, and if they are disconnected, you can just kick them and invite other people. So it's very straightforward, and everybody have to accept to enter. And it's only people in your server. You cannot get people from outside your server. That's how it works, guys. It's a very fun mode, but I think the only problem, some servers don't have many people, so not sure if they can manage to do the tier 3, for example, or 4, if you don't have enough people. So here also they have the rank. This is one interesting. So we can see from house servers how long took them to finish. First tier, first stage, second, third, 4. Wow. They finished the tier 4 in 2 minutes. That's crazy. 40 minutes. The first one, first is more easier arc. So you can see the things. Who was in the team, you can know their CP. So if you guys, the guys that finished in 2 minutes. Look, 12 millions, 14 millions. There's no one less than 10 millions here. But I think normally, for my first time, I think it took like 15 minutes because we were just trying. So I think global will be something like this. Depending of the party, but it's around that. My server, you can see people 30 minutes, 5, 6. You guys can see it's getting more difficult and more. So that's it, guys. That's how it works. The raid mode is a very nice mode. Let's see. I'm very excited to see how it will be on global. So that's a brief explanation for you guys. You guys can get more details on my video. Oh my god, the stage 3 twin boss. Wow, I cannot even imagine. So weapon costume, I show you guys already, right? You need to finish the raid mode, and then randomly you can get the scroll that you can craft. I think if they announce only the weapon, I think on global you have only the tier 1 and 2. And then later they implement, like they did on current server, 3 and 4. Because on the 3 and 4 you get this is to craft the costume, but they didn't announce the costume, so maybe it will be like that. See the costume here? You don't get the costume on the tier, just the weapon, see? Yes. So one thing I forgot to show you guys. When you beat the boss, there is a chance to get some hearts. I'm not sure if they implemented this now, but also in the future they implement this mount, guys. It's very nice, and you can get when you get 1000 of these hearts. So that's how it looks like. If you guys are curious, attack, defense, and HP. Other thing I forgot to show you guys is that in the rank mode is you can get, if you get the first place, you get a title, and for first to 10 you get also a title for each mode, guys. You see, even for the last one. Nice, right? So you can accumulate some titles. So as I show you guys, this is for house servers, if you get first place on house servers, and this one is just in your server. these titles here. So I think that's it, guys. I think there will be more content about the raid in the future, like the costume, the Mecha soldier costume, and also the new mount. But this will be for future updates. So it's a nice update. I think I just worried about some servers, they cannot beat it. But I think very populated servers will be very fun to play. They say also there will be more content prepared for second half of 2023. And there will be another developers note, guys. So my bet is like Halloween for sure. It will be the Halloween we had last year. And also for the Christmas events that will be together with 1.5 years. And it's the content where we get the free mount, that's the scooter. That's nice. I think we have to see what they will put between this raid update and the Halloween. My bet will be the fishing, or we have something new, but only the time will tell. So I think that's it. If you guys didn't got, this is the code for global server. Raid coming soon. You get the selector and energy drink. That's it, guys. That's very nice. Finally we got the developers note. As I told you guys, last time was in May, so they got a little late, but that's good. Finally we have some nice content. Let's see how you be on global. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you on the next video.